It's time for some hoops at Pepsi Center, home of the Nuggets, and we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Magic Johnson is out there with Kobe. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Bird. And it's Green in at power forward. Now here's Johnson. The pass to Chamberlain. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. It's Jordan on the wing. Curry kicks to Shaq. The shot is off. Nice D from Bird. And guys, I would have to say one of the most underrated defensive players in the NBA, Draymond Green. Might not be the case anymore after coming in second in the Defensive Player of the Year voting last year.
Yep, he might not look the part. You know, undersized, but you talk to the scouts and the stat geeks, they'll tell you he's one of the best in the game defensively.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Johnson kicks to Bird. Passes it to Green. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. All alone. Almost, but it rolls out. On defense, Atlanta. Inside, here's LeBron. A rebound by Kobe Bryant.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
And here is Bryant after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Green with the rebound. Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Kobe. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Bryant's got his second basket.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Bird. And it's Denver with the rebound.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Here's LeBron. Comes up empty down low.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
On the wing, James. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And here's Bird from the arc. Atlanta again missing.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
The Nuggets missed the postseason again last year. Never really had a good look at it and just fell in back of the pack.
And it's the second straight year of not playing playoff basketball in Denver. This coming on the heels of 10 straight bursts between 04 and 13.
Now here's Jordan following the miss by Wilt Chamberlain. Curry can't get it to go.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you. And, you know, for Denver, historically, they've enjoyed a lot of success for a long time. I mean, missing the playoffs consecutively might have been the wake-up call they needed to try something different going forward.
And listen, it's sometimes really hard for teams like the Nuggets to know when to rebuild. So while they weren't quite sure what they had coming into last season, by the end of it, they had a clear idea of what direction they needed to head into for the future.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Look, one thing about the Hawks last year is they were very strong on the road, as you could have guessed.
Yeah, but Kevin, they struggled a little bit down the stretch on the road, but still managed to have the best road record in the East.
A different look for Denver. Davis is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Durant comes in for James. And it's Maravich in for Steph Curry. The Hawks trail by 10.
And how about that road record for the Hawks? 25-16 last season. 9 of those wins came during that 19-game winning streak in early 2015.
Davis dishes to Durant. It's stolen by Wade. Iverson outside. Russell kicks to Wade. To the paint. Here's Garnett. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Boy, you look at the Hawks, and they seem to be built to play on the road because they can survive a player having an off game. They're so deep and versatile. Team basketball is a lot less prone to go cold when you're on the road.
Now, here is Maravich. Right side, Jordan. He feeds it to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Maravich, the pass to O'Neal. Offensive rebound.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Wade dishes to Iverson, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Denver leading by 7. It's Jordan on the wing. It's stolen by Wade, and stolen by Jordan. And stolen by Russell. Down low. And it's Wade. That time on the assist by Pippen.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Maravich kicks to Shaq. And that one is stuffed right through.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
They get it back. Iverson passes to Russell. Pippen dishes to Russell. Stolen by O'Neal. And pushing it up, here's Denver. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Iverson with the bucket.
Boy, I tell you, last season was a big one for the Hawks and Coach Budenholzer. Their dominant season won him multiple Coach of the Month titles, and eventually he won the Coach of the Year award.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. It was pretty obvious, I thought, Greg, that Budenholzer was the deserved Coach of the Year. I mean, Steve Kerr, there are a lot of good names you could put in there. But what he's done, taking the Hawks to the top of the East, few saw that coming.
I agree with you. I mean, he has transformed this Hawks team over the past couple of years, has a wonderful team game. And, you know, obviously a lot of influence coming from Pop when he was with San Antonio. But he is really, I think, redefining how the game of basketball is being played at the pro level.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Leonard, he's checked in for Shaq. Thompson comes in for Michael Jordan. And Curry subbed in for Maravich. Atlanta also making some changes here. Harden comes in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Johnson in for Allen Iverson. Johnson with the block. Curry. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Leonard attacking. It's Curry outside. That is good. Curry's got 10 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now here's Leonard. Outside Durant. Thompson. The shot is off. And Atlanta will come the other way. Wade kicks to Russell. Back to Wade. Fires it up. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Thompson against Harden. Kicks it out to Leonard. Denver passing it around. And Curry, here we go. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry against Johnson. From deep, Harden. Good D by Thompson. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Thompson with the ball. Davis dishes to Durant. Outside Leonard. Fires from deep. Shot. No good. Durant with the steal. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Denver on top, up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that inspiration and passion originated.
Comes from me being 8 years old. And
year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Nuggets, LeBron James is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Maravich, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Olajuwon in at the 5. And we've seen it all, guys. The Nuggets have been in free fall the last couple years. Part of that is their play at home, where, GA, they used to be invincible.
You remember back in the day, Kevin, I mean, one of the most difficult places to play was in Denver. I mean, you're dealing with the thin air, but that hasn't been the case here of late.
George Karl just prided his team on what they did at home. Here's Jordan. Maravich left side. Back to Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Guarded by Green. Stolen by Westbrook.
That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It can snowball. And, that happened. And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. But they recover it. Kobe kicks to Bird. The kick out to Westbrook. Over in the corner, Green. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Outside Jordan. It's tipped. Abdul-Jabbar up top. Outside Maravich. 3-on-3. Here's Westbrook. Oh!
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Here's Kobe. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making. Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
You know, I got to say, Clark, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going to go.
We saw it ended up right where it was supposed to, in the basket.
It sure did.
And guys, you know what? Neither did the defense. I don't think they had a clue.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Throws it up high.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Bird, the pass to Chamberlain. Green. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bryant. Bird with it. He's picked up by James. And the wide open shot from Green. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And Jordan has it in the corner.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I'll tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Bryant, that's for 2. That's good on the jump shot. Kobe's got 4 this quarter. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
You know, there was plenty to be happy about last year in Atlanta with the way the Hawks played. One sour note, though, was that the team was viewed as a potential buy for Seattle groups.
A different look for Denver. O'Neal's checked in for Elijah. Durant comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Robertson in for Maravich. The Atlanta making some changes. Well, last season the Hawks not only had a great year on the floor as they were the top seed in the Eastern Conference, but they had a pretty good day at the bank, too. They sold for a nice price. Looks like the team is going to stay in Atlanta where it belongs.
Yeah, and that's great news for Atlanta. And they were rewarded with a terrific season. A group, including Grant Hill, purchased the Hawks, and obviously will keep that group in Atlanta for many years to come.
No good from West.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. You know, it's interesting. It really had been mostly a cordial relationship between Durant and the media up until last season. And then at the All-Star break, I mean, he had some biting remarks.
Durant hits them both. Durant's comments during the All-Star break about the media, he might have been right with some of his comments. I don't know, though, that he really was happy that they came out the way they did.
I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, he made it clear that he doesn't view the media as all that friendly, though.
Here's LeBron, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist from Michael Jordan. Shaq's got his second bucket of the game to go. Down low. Here is Robertson. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's Russell. Outside for Pippen. Feeds to West. From deep, Harden. It's rebounded by Durant. Denver leading by 9. Robertson up top. LeBron James on the wing, defended by West. And 3 from Jordan. Here's LeBron, and it's sent back by Russell. And they're able to recover. And here's Robertson outside, but they'll get another chance. From deep, Atlanta with the rebound. West outside. Russell dishes to West. 1:49 left in the second quarter. Second chance shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Kevin Garnett. Denver calls timeout. Tanking is something that all teams that are out of it tend to do. I hate that word, Clark, but it seems to be the one used by a lot. Nuggets didn't really try to hide it last season either.
Well, you know, it certainly looked that way. Right around March, they just started sitting key players for no real reason. They framed it as rest, but it didn't quite look that way.
For the Nuggets, Leonard, he's checked in for LeBron. Thompson comes in for Michael Jordan. And Curry subbed in for Robertson. And then for Atlanta, Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Pippen. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. Wade drives in, and there's the basket. Whistle blows, and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Chamberlain's checked in for Russell. Green comes in for Kevin Garnett. Bird, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Kobe is subbed in for West. Leonard kicks to Thompson. Back to Leonard. He dishes it to Durant. Outside for Curry. 4 on the clock. That's blocked by Bird. Here's Bryant. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Johnson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. They kick it out to Green. And the layup's good off the glass. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots. A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
The shot's good from Bryant.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Leonard against Bird. Curry with a wide open look. And Shaq with the slam.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Nuggets lead by 1. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
They're playing with a sense of urgency, even though they're at home. Sometimes you feel so comfortable on your home court, the other team can jump on you. but they know these fans have their back, and now they're well positioned to build a lead in the second half.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks?
Well, how about that contribution they got from the bench? Nice. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. I wouldn't be surprised to see him dig a little deeper into that bench. Some games you just got to go with the lineups that are working and just improvise, Ernie.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. We're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. We've got Chamberlain. Bryant is out there with Johnson. And it's Green, and it's Bird in at the 3 spot.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And Curry, certainly, Clark, the magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
The Hawks making a switch here. Russell, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Pippen comes in for Bird. James Harden, he's checked in for Kobe. And West subs in for Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And the basket by Curry.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
The Hawks trail by 10. And stolen by Jordan. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's LeBron. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Deflects the pass and stolen by Russell. Harden kicks to Russell to end the run. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. 2 shots. Hawks were so dominant last year and were the first team to clinch their spot in the postseason.
Hawks also would wrap up the top seed in the East and were able to advance against the Nets in 6 games.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Curry. And again, Denver with the triple.
I'm waiting for the fire alarm to go off the way they've come out blazing in the second half. That's 5 straight makes.
The Hawks were fantastic last season. After the All-Star break, they did slip up a bit, struggled against teams over 500.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They lost the last 3 games of the regular season, Clark, and really just limped into the playoffs. Some of it might have just been fatigue.
Yeah, it could have been, and their play at the end of the season did leak into the playoffs, Kevin. I mean, you could see very quickly that they weren't the same team that looked so dominant during the regular season.
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Your Nuggets dancers.
Atlanta calls timeout. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Chamberlain's checked in for Russell. Bird comes in for Scottie Pippen. Kobe's checked in for James Harden. And it's Johnson in for West. Pass to Chamberlain and stolen by Jordan. There's the feed to Abdul-Jabbar. James has a two-pointer, and Denver again with the bucket.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop and at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
Outside, Green. Kobe kicks to Johnson. Chamberlain, the pass to Johnson, and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Curry outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Chamberlain got 3 rebounds now in this one. Curry against Green. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit.
How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway. Self-service.
the most magnificent alley-oop he could have chosen.
Yeah, and he pulls that one off, guys, to perfection.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
From deep three-point range, the shot by Curry, no good. The Hawks trail by 16. Pass to Kobe. Fires for 3. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. 16 points for Kobe Bryant. The Nuggets on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. Curry dishes to Davis. Oh, and here comes Kobe all alone.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
Davis, the pass to Curry. Outside Jordan, beyond the arc. Shot is off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And here's Bird for 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Curry with the 3, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 13 points in the second half.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah.
Oh! Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throw down there.
Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a long-range threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range shooters off the pull-up, too, and he's a creative finisher. Floaters and backspin shots, English, high off the glass. Again, the best shot maker, I think, in the history of the game.
Maravich, he's checked in for Steph Curry. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Russell, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Pippen comes in for Bird. James Harden, he's checked in for Kobe. And West subs in for Magic Johnson. It's West with the drive. Got a piece of it. Maravich with the steal. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Pippen. Harden left side. Oh! And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Davis kicks to LeBron, just 5 on the clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And Curry, such a tremendous balance to his game. And he can square up on a dime to knock down shots. I mean, that's a focus also of his training. Doesn't do it with conventional pattern shooting drills. It's a lot of stuff to challenge his balance while he's on the move and shooting.
Shaq's checked in for Denver. Kawhi Leonard comes in for LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. West outside, lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. West has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
And for Steph Curry, to me, that balance is remarkable. I mean, it used to be customary beyond the arc to fake a defender into the air and then step into a mid-range two. But Curry has introduced that more efficient sidestep for the wide-open three.
Hey, kid, you ready? All right, let's go.
Knocked loose. Pippen with the steal. Dishes to Green. He kicks to Harden. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
The Hawks trail by 12. West dishes to Russell. No good with the triple.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
West outside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. A different look for Denver. James checked in for Leonard. Allen comes in for Michael Jordan. And it's Stephen Curry in for Maravich. And then for Atlanta, Chamberlain's checked in for Russell. Bird comes in for Pippen. That's Bryant in for James Harden. No good from Shaq.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and that's not going to go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Nuggets ahead, up by 10. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. The Hawks trail by 10. They've got Anthony Davis. Steph Curry's out there with Allen. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. The shot by Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 31 points for Steph Curry. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Nobody near Allen. Hits it from three-point range.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Johnson can't get it to go.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Back to Thompson. O'Neal against Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Magic. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
The Hawks trail by 15. Kobe, the pass to Johnson. Chamberlain kicks to Wade. Wade missing again.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
Allen, that's good.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Chamberlain, that's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
Nuggets call timeout.
Denver calls timeout.
And guys, a lot of problems for the Nuggets last year. Ended the season with a 30-52 record and really struggled even against the Eastern Conference.
And for the Nuggets struggling against the East, something they aren't used to doing. They usually pile on the wins when they take on that conference.
Yeah, typically that's the case, but the Nuggets won only 11 games against the East, tied for second lowest amongst Western Conference teams. That's the first losing record against the East for the Nuggets since 2004.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Mike Malone gave to his team during that last break. His message was this: all of us know these guys are capable of exploding and putting up points in a hurry. So I don't want to see anybody letting up until that final whistle blows. Guys, back to you.
Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Curry leading the charge.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And again, it's Atlanta.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. From deep. A rebound by Bill Russell. Russell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Johnson. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Olajuwon kicks to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. No good from Maravich.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range, no good. Good D by Johnson.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Outside for Pippen. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Nuggets leading by 16. There's the dish to Maravich. It's Curry outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Maravich has got his 5th assist in this one. The Hawks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook kicks to Pippen. Green with a screen on Leonard. Pippen against Leonard. Pippen dishes to Green. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Johnson kicks to Russell. Ahead, Curry with the steal. Stolen by Westbrook. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Banked in off the glass.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Kicks to Maravich. It's stolen by Johnson. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Westbrook. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Leonard kicks to Olajuwon and taken away by Magic. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Johnson's got the ball, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
A different look for Denver. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Olajuwon. LeBron comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jordan in for Maravich. And then for Atlanta, Chamberlain's checked in for Russell. Bird comes in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Bryant in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Kobe. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
O'Neal kicks to LeBron. There's the pick. Here's Jordan. Can't hit. Great D that time from Johnson. The Hawks trail by 14. There's the pass to Bryant. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. Johnson's got 6 assists now in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Nuggets.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left the man open deep, you get a good look at the basket. And they didn't hesitate, and the aggressiveness paid off.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Stephen Curry. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Johnson. He has 9 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Olajuwon's checked in for Shaq. Durant comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Maravich in for Michael Jordan. Westbrook passes to Johnson. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's Curry outside. Good. Curry's got 43 points.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
Here's Bird to the paint. Westbrook dishes to Garnett. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
LeBron drives in. Over to the wing. It's Curry outside. Misses the shot. So the Nuggets win it even early.